in the days when shepherds became kings, when harps sang prophecies under desert stars, when the very stones of Jerusalem echoed with songs that would outlast empires, there lived a man whose heart beat in rhythm with the Almighty's own pulse of mercy. Picture, if you will, the ancient city of Jerusalem in the golden light of evening. The limestone walls glow like burnished copper as the sun begins its descent toward the Mediterranean horizon. From the highest tower of the palace, built with cedar from Lebanon and stones quarried from the very foundations of the earth, a figure stands silhouetted against the sky. This is David, the shepherd king, the sweet psalmist of Israel, whose fingers have known both the rough wool of sheep and the polished grip of a royal scepter. The air carries the mingled fragrances of frankincense from the temple courts below, the olive groves that dot the surrounding hills, and the wild herbs that grow in the crevices of ancient walls. In the distance, the bleating of sheep mingles with the gentle lowing of cattle being brought in from pasture, their bells creating a pastoral symphony that speaks of provision and peace. David's weathered hands rest upon the stone balustrade as he gazes across the kingdom that God has entrusted to his care. These are the same hands that once grasped smooth stones from a brook, that strummed melodies in the wilderness while lions prowled nearby, that held the sacred oil as Samuel poured it upon a young shepherd's head in Bethlehem so many years ago. But tonight, something stirs within the king's spirit deeper than the memory of battles won or kingdoms conquered. It is the ancient song of gratitude, welling up from the deepest places of his soul, like a spring that has waited through seasons of drought to finally burst forth. For David has known the weight of sin and the wonder of forgiveness, the darkness of despair and the dawn of divine mercy. He has tasted both the bitter herbs of human failure and the honey sweetness of God's unfailing love. As the first stars begin to pierce the darkening canopy above, David feels the familiar stirring of the spirit that has moved upon him since his youth. It is time to give voice to the song that has been growing within him, a song not just of his own experience, but of the eternal character of the God who has pursued him through every valley and lifted him to every height. The evening breeze carries with it the whispered prayers of his people, settling into their homes below, children being tucked into bed by mothers who sing the old songs of Israel, fathers offering the evening sacrifice of gratitude for another day of provision, elders sharing stories of God's faithfulness by lamplight. All of this rises like incense before the throne of the Most High, and David knows that his voice is but one thread in the great tapestry of worship that has been woven since the foundation of the world. With reverent hands, he lifts his harp, its strings catching the last rays of sunlight like threads of gold. The instrument itself tells a story of God's faithfulness, carved from wood that grew in forests planted before time began, strung with cords that were crafted by hands that learned their skill from ancient traditions passed down through generations of music makers. As David's fingers find their familiar places upon the harp strings, a gentle chord resonates across the rooftop, seeming to awaken something deep within the very stones of the palace. It is as if the city itself leans in to listen, for this will be no ordinary song, but a hymn that captures the very essence of divine love. Bless the Lord, O my soul, David begins, his voice carrying the rich timbre that has comforted troubled spirits. and proclaimed victory over enemies. But these words emerge as more than mere sound. They are the overflow of a heart that has been broken and mended, emptied and filled, humbled and exalted by the relentless mercy of God. Feel the weight of these opening words as they settle into the evening air. To bless the Lord with one's soul is to offer more than lip service or ritual observance. The soul encompasses all that a person is, the very essence of life that God breathed into Adam's nostrils in the garden. David is summoning every fiber of his being, every memory, every hope, every dream, to join in this sacred chorus of gratitude. And all that is within me, bless his holy name. The harp strings vibrate with sympathetic resonance as David's voice grows stronger, more certain. All that is within him includes the shepherd boy who trembled before Goliath, the fugitive who hid in caves while Saul hunted him like prey, the king who danced before the ark with abandon, the father who mourned his children, the sinner who fell to his knees in repentance, the forgiven one who rose to walk in newness of life. The phrase, his holy name, hangs in the air like a banner, unfurled against the darkening sky. In ancient Israel, a name was more than identification. It was the very essence and character of a person. God's holy name encompasses all of his attributes, his mercy and justice, his power and tenderness, his transcendence, and his intimate nearness. To bless his holy name is to acknowledge that everything beautiful and good in existence flows from this one eternal source. As the melody develops, David's voice takes on the quality of one who is taking careful inventory of his life, counting not gold or silver or lands conquered, but the countless mercies that have sustained him through every season. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. The word benefits in David's language carries the richness of gifts, freely given, kindnesses undeserved, provisions that anticipate need before it is even expressed. David has learned that gratitude is not a feeling, but a discipline, a choice to remember when the human heart naturally tends toward forgetfulness. Picture the king as he mentally retraces the path of his life, seeing now with the clarity that only hindsight can bring the golden thread of divine providence woven through every circumstance. The day when lion and bear threatened his father's sheep, and strength beyond his years filled his young arms. The morning when smooth stones found their mark in a giant's forehead, and all Israel knew that their God still fought for them. The seasons of exile, when caves became cathedrals and wilderness became classrooms, where he learned that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God, who forgives all your iniquities. David's voice grows tender here, for he knows intimately the weight of this truth. He remembers the crushing burden of guilt that followed his greatest moral failure, the sleepless nights when his bones wasted away through his groaning all day long. He remembers Nathan, the prophet's penetrating words that cut like a sword, but ultimately brought healing. Most of all, he remembers the overwhelming relief of hearing the divine declaration, "The Lord has put away your sin. You shall not die." The forgiveness of which David sings is not the grudging pardon of an offended deity, but the eager mercy of a father who runs to meet the returning prodigal. It is forgiveness that does not merely cover sin, but removes it as far as the east is from the west. Forgiveness that remembers the transgression no more. forgiveness that transforms the guilty into the beloved, who heals all your diseases. The healing power of God flows through David's voice like a river of restoration. He has known not only spiritual sickness, but physical affliction, the weariness that comes from bearing the weight of leadership, the emotional wounds inflicted by those he trusted most. Yet he has experienced again and again the touch of the great physician, who heals not only the body, but the broken places of the heart. In the ancient world, disease was often seen as evidence of divine displeasure. Yet David proclaims a God who specializes in restoration. The same power that spoke galaxies into existence is tenderly available to mend what is broken in human lives. This healing sometimes comes in dramatic moments of divine intervention, but more often, it flows like gentle rain over time, bringing gradual restoration to what has been damaged by sin and suffering. Who redeems your life from the pit? David's voice carries the authority of one who has stood at the very edge of destruction and been pulled back by hands stronger than his own circumstances. The pit in Hebrew culture represented not just physical danger, but the realm of the dead, the place of hopelessness from which no human effort could provide escape. Yet redemption implies more than rescue. It speaks of restoration to original purpose and value. A redeemer in Israel was one who bought back what had been lost, who restored what had been stolen, who made whole what had been broken. David sings of a God who specializes in taking lives that have been shattered by poor choices or difficult circumstances and rebuilding them into something more beautiful than they were before. Feel the wonder in the king's voice as he continues, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy. The imagery here is breathtaking. Instead of a crown of thorns or shame, God places upon the redeemed head a crown woven from his own divine attributes. Steadfast love speaks of the covenant faithfulness that never wavers, never fails, never gives up. Mercy represents the tender compassion that sees the need and moves to meet it, even when that need exists because of our own foolishness. This is not a crown that must be earned through achievement or maintained through performance. It is the gift of grace, placed upon heads that have known the dust of defeat, worn by hearts that have learned to receive what they could never deserve. Who satisfies you with good, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles? The promise of satisfaction resonates with particular power in David's world, where contentment was rare and most lives were marked by want and struggle. Yet David proclaims a satisfaction that comes not from having everything one desires, but from desiring everything one has received from God's good hand. The eagle imagery captures something magnificent about the renewal that God offers. Eagles were known to live longer than most birds, their strength seeming to increase rather than diminish with age. They could soar to heights that other creatures could only dream of, riding the wind currents with effortless grace. David has experienced this kind of renewal, strength returning when he thought it was gone forever, perspective lifting him above circumstances that once seemed overwhelming, grace enabling him to mount up with wings and soar above the troubles that would otherwise keep him grounded. As David's song deepens, his voice takes on the quality of one who is sharing the most precious secrets he has learned about the nature of God. These are truths not gained through theological study, but discovered in the crucible of lived experience. The Lord works righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed. The words ring across the evening air with the authority of divine promise. David has known oppression intimately, the years of running from Saul's jealous rage, the betrayal by those he trusted, the weight of governing a nation where injustice seemed to flourish faster than grain in fertile soil. Yet through it all, he has witnessed the righteous intervention of a God who sees every act of oppression and moves with perfect timing to vindicate the innocent and establish justice. This is not the cold, mechanical justice of human courts, but the passionate righteousness of a God who cannot bear to see his children suffering under the weight of wickedness. He made known his ways to Moses, his acts to the children of Israel. David's voice grows warm with reverence as he connects his own experience to the great story of his people. Moses, the shepherd who became a deliverer, who knew God face to face, carried the divine presence down from mountain peaks wreathed in cloud and fire. The children of Israel, who witnessed miracles that defied every natural law and learned to trust in a God who made a way where there was no way. The distinction between God's ways and his acts is profound. The acts were the visible manifestations of divine power, the plagues in Egypt, the parting of the sea, the provision of manna in the wilderness. But the ways spoke to his character, his heart, his methods of relating to his people. Moses was privileged to understand not just what God did, but why he did it, how he thought, what moved his heart to action. The song reaches its emotional crescendo as David gives voice to the most amazing truth he has discovered about the character of God. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love. Each word is chosen with the precision of a master craftsman. Merciful speaks to God's tender compassion, his willingness to be moved by human need and suffering. Gracious captures his unmerited favor, the kindness that flows not because it is deserved, but because it is his nature to give good gifts. Slow to anger reveals a patience that defies human understanding, a divine self-control that withholds judgment even when it would be perfectly justified. But it is the phrase abounding in steadfast love that causes David's voice to break with emotion. The Hebrew word chesed is almost impossible to translate into English because it encompasses covenant loyalty, faithful love, merciful kindness, and reliable commitment, all woven together into one beautiful concept. It is love that doesn't fluctuate with circumstances, affection that doesn't depend on the worthiness of its object, faithfulness that endures through every season. He will not always chide, nor will he keep his anger forever. David's voice carries the relief of one who has experienced the temporary nature of divine discipline. God's anger is real. He is not indifferent to sin or casual about righteousness, but his anger is the anger of love, designed not to destroy, but to restore, not to condemn, but to correct. It burns hot against everything that would harm his children, but it does not burn forever against the children themselves. As the night deepens and stars emerge, like diamonds scattered across black velvet, David's voice grows soft with wonder as he attempts to give measure to immeasurable mercy. He has not dealt with us according to our sins, nor punished us according to our iniquities. The weight of this truth settles over the listening city like a warm blanket. Every person listening, whether king or beggar, priest or tradesman, knows the weight of their own failures, the gap between who they are and who they know they should be. Yet David proclaims a God whose response to human failure is not calculated punishment, but merciful restraint. This is not a denial of divine justice, but a celebration of divine mercy that finds a way to satisfy justice while extending grace. The punishment we deserve has been absorbed by God Himself. The price we owe has been paid by another. The debt we could never clear has been marked paid in full by nail-scarred hands. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is His steadfast love toward those who fear Him. David's voice grows stronger as he reaches for imagery vast enough to capture the scope of divine love. In an age without telescopes or space travel, the distance between earth and sky represented the ultimate measure of vastness. Yet even this cosmic imagery fails to fully capture the height and depth and breadth of God's love. It is love that reaches down from the throne room of the universe to the darkest valleys of human experience. It is love that spans the gap between holy perfection and sinful rebellion. It is love that never runs out, never grows weary, never finds a limit to its own generosity. As far as the east is from the west, so far has He removed our transgressions from us. The poetry of this promise takes the breath away. East and west are directions that never converge. Unlike north and south, which eventually meet at the poles, the removal of transgression is not temporary storage or distant placement, but complete elimination from the divine memory. This is forgiveness that doesn't keep records, mercy that doesn't maintain files, grace that writes no condemnation across every accusation. The sins that once defined us, the failures that once haunted us, the guilt that once crushed us, all of it removed, beyond recovery, beyond recall, beyond the possibility of being used against us again. David's voice grows tender, almost whispered, as he shares perhaps the most intimate truth he has discovered about God's character. As a father shows compassion to his children, so the Lord shows compassion to those who fear Him. The comparison to earthly fatherhood would have carried particular weight for David, who was both a son and a father, who knew the fierce protective love that rises in a father's heart when his children are threatened or hurting. But even the best earthly father is only a shadow of the perfect father heart of God. This divine Father knows when to comfort and when to correct, when to shelter and when to strengthen, when to carry and when to call forth independence. His compassion is not the indulgent softness that enables weakness, but the wise tenderness that nurtures growth and character. For He knows our frame. He remembers that we are dust. The words carry both humility and hope. God's expectations are tempered by His perfect understanding of human limitations. He remembers what we often forget, that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, yet made from dust, glorious yet fragile, capable of great nobility, yet prone to great failure. This knowledge doesn't lower God's standards, but it does increase His patience. He works with us as we are, while calling us to become what He envisions. He sees our potential while being realistic about our process. He loves us enough to accept us where we are, and too much to leave us there. As midnight approaches and the sounds of the city settle into the peaceful rhythms of sleep, David's voice takes on a contemplative quality as he reflects on the brevity of human existence. As for man, his days are like grass. As a flower of the field, so he flourishes. The imagery would have been particularly vivid to listeners familiar with the Palestinian landscape, where spring flowers bloom with breathtaking beauty, only to wither under the merciless summer sun. The grass that grows green after winter, rains soon browns and crumbles at the touch of the hot east wind. Yet David sings these words not with despair, but with a kind of peaceful acceptance. The brevity of life gives urgency to gratitude, poignancy to present moments, preciousness to the time we have been given. It reminds us that our lives are gifts to be treasured, not possessions to be hoarded. For the wind passes over it, and it is gone, and its place knows it no more. The wind in this imagery represents all the forces beyond human control that can alter or end a life in an instant. Disease, disaster, the simple passage of time. Yet even as David acknowledges human frailty, he is building toward a magnificent contrast. But the steadfast love of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting on those who fear him. David's voice rises with triumph as he proclaims the eternal constancy that towers above human transience. While human life fluctuates like grass in the wind, divine love remains stable as the mountains, enduring as the stars, unchanging as the character of God himself. From everlasting to everlasting speaks to love that had no beginning and will have no end. It is love that existed before time and will continue after time is no more. It is love that spans generations, connecting great-grandparents to great-grandchildren in an unbroken chain of divine faithfulness, and his righteousness to children's children, to those who keep his covenant and remember to do his commandments. The promise extends beyond the individual to encompass entire family lines, entire communities, entire nations that align themselves with the heart and ways of God. This is not a quid pro quo arrangement where God's love is earned through perfect performance, but a description of how divine blessing flows most freely through lives and families that remain open to receive it. Keeping covenant and remembering commandments are not burdensome obligations, but wise responses to overwhelming grace. As David's song nears its climax, his voice takes on the quality of one who has been granted a vision of ultimate reality. The Lord has established his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom rules over all. The throne imagery would have carried particular significance for David, who sat upon an earthly throne and understood both its power and its limitations. Human kingdoms rise and fall, earthly rulers come and go, political systems prove themselves fragile and temporary, but above and beyond all human authority stands the eternal throne that cannot be shaken, the kingdom that cannot be conquered, the rule that encompasses everything that exists. This cosmic perspective transforms every human struggle into its proper context. The problems that loom so large in our limited vision are held within the sovereign care of one whose kingdom rules over all. The injustices that trouble our hearts will be resolved by a judge whose throne is established in righteousness. The chaos that seems to reign on earth is ultimately subject to an order that emanates from heaven itself. David's voice swells with joy as he calls upon all creation to join in the chorus of praise. Bless the Lord, you his angels, you mighty ones who do his word, obeying the voice of his word. The invitation to the angels reveals the scope of worship that David envisions. These mighty ones who stand in the immediate presence of God, who know his glory without the veil of human limitation, who obey with perfect precision and delight. Even they are called to bless the Lord alongside mortal voices raised from dusty earth. The phrase, mighty ones who do his word, captures something magnificent about angelic service. These are beings of incredible power who could command galaxies, yet they find their greatest joy in prompt obedience to divine instruction. Their strength is not displayed in impressive feats of cosmic manipulation, but in the beautiful simplicity of saying yes to God's voice. Bless the Lord, all you his hosts, you ministers of his, who do his pleasure. The hosts of heaven represent multitudes beyond human counting, yet each one finds personal fulfillment in serving God's pleasure. This is not grudging service extracted by divine tyranny, but joyful participation in purposes so beautiful that compliance becomes delight. The song expands further as David's voice encompasses all of creation. Bless the Lord, all his works, in all places of his dominion, every star burning in distant space, every flower blooming in hidden meadows, every creature dwelling in ocean depths or mountain heights, all are invited to join the eternal symphony of praise. This universal call to worship reveals the proper relationship between God and everything he has made. All creation exists for his glory, finds its purpose in reflecting his character, discovers its meaning in participating in his grand design. The mountains declare his majesty, the seas proclaim his power, the seasons demonstrate his faithfulness. The intricate design of living things witnesses to his wisdom. Human beings hold a unique place in this cosmic choir as the only creatures capable of conscious choice. In worship, we can choose to align our voices with creation, song, or to sing discordant notes of rebellion and ingratitude. David's psalm is both celebration and invitation, acknowledging the harmony that already exists while calling for fuller participation. As David's magnificent hymn draws toward its close, his voice returns to the intimate, personal tone with which it began. Bless the Lord, O my soul. The circular structure creates a sense of completion, of a journey that has traveled from personal gratitude through cosmic praise and back to the quiet sanctuary of individual worship. But this return is not mere repetition. The soul that blesses the Lord at the end of this psalm has been enlarged by its journey through the heights and depths of divine character. It has been reminded of personal benefits received, cosmic sovereignty acknowledged, eternal love celebrated, and universal worship envisioned. Now, it returns to the simple, fundamental act of blessing God from a place of deeper understanding and greater appreciation. The evening air has grown cool as night settles fully over Jerusalem. The sounds of the city have faded to the gentle breathing of sleep, the soft whisper of night breezes through olive trees, the distant call of a night bird singing its own solitary psalm to the stars. David's harp grows softer, his voice more tender, as he allows the great themes of his song to settle like dew upon the heart. Feel the peace that descends with these closing notes, the sense of having participated in something eternal and beautiful. This is not merely the end of a song, but the beginning of a new understanding. Not just the conclusion of worship, but the foundation for a life lived in the reality of divine love. The stars above bear witness to this moment of sacred intimacy between a human heart and its creator. The same God who scattered those brilliant points of light across the vastness of space delights in the whispered praise of one grateful soul on a palace rooftop in ancient Jerusalem. The same love that sustains galaxies in their courses is tenderly focused on the individual heart that chooses to remember his benefits and bless his holy name. As David's fingers find the final chord and his voice fades to whispered gratitude, the echo of his psalm continues to resonate through the night air, through the years that will follow, through the generations yet unborn, who will discover in these ancient words the timeless truth of divine compassion and steadfast love. The lamp burns low on the palace wall, casting dancing shadows that seem to bow in worship. The night breeze carries the final notes across the sleeping city over the fields where shepherds watch their flocks beyond the borders of Israel to distant lands where other hearts hunger for hope, forward through time to every soul that will ever need to know that they are loved with an everlasting love. And in the gentle silence that follows, there is rest, not the rest of exhaustion, but the rest of completion, the rest of souls that have found their true home in the heart of God. It is the rest that comes to those who know they are forgiven, the peace that fills hearts that have been crowned with steadfast love and mercy, the quiet joy of those who understand that their lives are held secure in the hands of one whose kingdom rules over all. Sleep comes gently to the holy city, to the king upon his throne, to the humblest servant in the meanest dwelling. For all have been reminded tonight of the eternal compassion that watches over their slumber, the divine mercy that will greet them with tomorrow's dawn, the steadfast love that flows from everlasting to everlasting, world without end. In this sacred stillness, hearts remember the truth that will sustain them through whatever days may come, that they are beloved children of the Most High God, crowned with His favor, encompassed by His care, secure in His eternal kingdom, blessed with the privilege of adding their voices to the endless song of praise that rises from all creation to the throne of grace. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name.
Adonai, roi lo echsar, bineot deshe, yarbitseni, al memenucho, yenaleni. נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא יירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשענתך עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן דשמת ושמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחות ינעלני נפשי שובב ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא יירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשם תחת עמה ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשמת ושמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחות ינעלני נפשי שובב ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשענתך עמי ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובב ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשענתך עמי ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yenaleni Nafshi shovet Yancheni B'maglei tzedek Leman shemo Gam kelech begei Tzal mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi שבטך ומשמתך עמה ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסירב אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במגלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צל מוות לא ירא כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשמתך עמה ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסרביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובב ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשם עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשמת ושמן ראשי וסרביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובב ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו. גם כלך בגיא צר מוות, לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשם תחת, עמה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי. דשם דבר שמן ראשי וסירב היה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר, בנאות דשא ירביצני, על מי מנוחות ינעלני. נפשי שוברת ינחני, במקלי צדק למען שמו. גם כלך בגיא צר מוות, לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשם תחת, עמה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי. דשם דבר שמן ראשי וסירב היה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. Adonai roi lo echsar bineot deshe yarbitseni al menucho yenaleni nafshi shovet yancheni b'maklei tzedek leman shemo gam kelech begei tzar mavet lo irara ki ata imadi שבטך ומשמתך עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם דבר שמן ראשי עושה רוויה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא יראה כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשמתך עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם דבה שמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחות ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשענתך עמי ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם דבה שמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחות ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במגלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשם עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם דבר שמן ראשי וסרביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחות ינעלני נפשי שובב ינחני במגלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשם עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם דבר שמן ראשי וסרביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yenaleni Nafshi shovet Yancheni B'maklei tzedek Leman shemo Gam kelech begei Tzau mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi Shivtecha umishamtecha Ima yenachamuni Taruch lefanai shulchan Neged zorerai Desham tava shemen roshi Osirevaya Ach tova chesed Irdefuni kol yemei chayai Veshavti bevet Adonai Leorech Yamin Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yenaleni Nafshi shovet Yancheni B'maklei tzedek Leman shemo Gam kelech begei Tzau mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi Shivtecha umishamtecha Ima yenachamuni Taruch lefanai shulchan Neged zorerai Desham tava shemen roshi Usirevaya Ach tova chesed Irdefuni kol yemei chayai Veshavti bevet Adonai Leorech Yamin Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yinaleni Nafshi shovet yancheni B'maklei tzedek leman shemo Gam kelech begei tzar mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi Shivtecha umisham techa Imai nachamuni Taruch lefanai shulchan Neged zorerai Disham tava shemen roshi Usirevaya Ach tova chesed Irdefuni kol yemei chayai Veshavti bevet Adonai Leorech Yamin Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yinaleni Nafshi shovet yancheni B'maklei tzedek למען שמו. גם כלך בגיא צר מוות, לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשענתך עמה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי. דשמת ושמן ראשי וסירביה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני, על מי מנוחו ינעלני. נפשי שובת ינחני, במקלי צדק למען שמו. גם כלך בגיא צר מוות, לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשענתך עמה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי. דשמת ושמן ראשי וסירביה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yenaleni Nafshi shovet Yancheni B'maklei tzedek Leman shemo Gam kelech begei Tzal mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi Shivtecha umishamtecha Imay nachamuni Taruch lefanay shulchan Neged zorerai Desham davashemen roshi Osirevaya Ach tov v'chesed Irdefuni kol yemei chayai Veshavti bevet Adonai Leorech Yamin Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yenaleni Nafshi shovet Yancheni B'maklei tzedek Leman shemo Gam kelech begei Tzal mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi Shivtecha umishamtecha Imay nachamuni Taruch lefanay shulchan Neged zorerai Desham davashemen roshi וסרביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשם עמי נחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסרביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו. גם כלך בגיא צר מוות, לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשם עמה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי. דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסרביה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחו ינעלני. נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו. גם כלך בגיא צר מוות, לא ירא רע כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשם עמה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי. דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסרביה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al me menucho Yenaleni Nafshi shovet Yancheni B'maklei tzedek Leman shemo Gam kelech begei Tzar mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi שבטך ומשענתך עמה ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי וסירביה אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר בנאות דשא ירביצני על מי מנוחות ינעלני נפשי שובת ינחני במקלי צדק למען שמו גם כלך בגיא צר מוות לא יראה כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשענתך עמה ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי דשם תבוא שמן ראשי Usirevaya Ach tova chesed Irdefuni kol yemei chayai Veshavti bevet Adonai Leorech Yamin Adonai Roi lo echsar Bineot deshe Yarbitseni Al menucho Yinaleni Nafshi shovet yancheni B'maklei tzedek leman shemo Gam kelech begei tzar mavet Lo irara ki ata imadi Shivtecha umishamtecha Ima yinachamuni Taruch lefanai shulchan Neged zorerai Desham tava shemen roshi Usirevaya Ach tova chesed Irdefuni kol yemei